In this video, I'll be talking all about GAN's newest 3x3, the 356M. I'll be going over my thoughts on what GAN has done right, where they've fallen short, and who should actually buy this puzzle. As always, this cube and pretty much any other cube you can think of is available at dailypuzzles.com.au, who kindly sent this out to me to review. So what makes the 356M different from GAN's other 3x3s? A few things, but most importantly, its price. GAN is well known for having very premium price tags on nearly all of its products. GAN have been releasing some more budget options lately, however the 356M falls closer to the mid-range in terms of price. You can find it on Daily Puzzle's site for $50 Australian or approximately $30 US for the light version, or $60 Australian or approximately $36 US for the standard version. The only difference between the versions being that the standard version will include a box of extra GS nuts, which each different colored GS nut will effectively change the performance and stability due to its tension. I would personally recommend to pay the extra money to get these extra GS nuts, as I wasn't a fan of the stock blues that are included, and if you're gonna get a premium cube, you'll definitely want to try out a few and see which works for you. The tensioning of these nuts works just like the 354M, with 3 settings of 0.6, which is tighter, 0.8, which is looser, and 0, which pops the GS nut right out so it can be changed for another one. These can be adjusted by hand, and I think most everyone will stick with 0.6 because the other setting is extremely loose. I kept the tension consistent and tried out a few different nuts, and for me personally, I found that the green gave the best balance of stability and performance. Speaking of performance, this is pretty much the only place the 356M falls a little bit short. Using the looser GS nuts, purple and blue, the performance is really great. But for me and a lot of other cubers I'm sure, they make the cube just too unstable. The green GS nuts and possibly the yellow have much better stability, however the performance does slightly suffer. It can still cut 45 degrees and the reverse is alright, but I did experience a fair bit of catching and locking up during solves. This issue has definitely gotten better as I've broken the cube in, however it is important to note that the 356M doesn't have quite as good performance as its more expensive older brothers. Still, for 2/3 of the price of the X or XS, it's a really solid cube. So personally, it's not going to be my main just because I still experience very minor lockups and catching during solves, which just don't happen on my GTS 3M. Whether that's the cube itself or my turning style not fitting GAN cubes, I'm not exactly sure. My times on the 356 are realistically only 0.2 or 0.3 slower, and I do still enjoy solving on it just because it feels so nice and premium. So who should buy the 356M? Well, if you want to get a really premium feeling cube that performs well without paying a ridiculous amount, this is definitely one to consider. It is still an expensive cube, it's by no means budget, but you will save money and I think it gives you more value for that money than the X or XS does. If you don't like the feeling of GAN's other 3x3s, then this definitely won't be for you, and I would suggest trying something like a GTS 3M or the WRM. Anyways, that's all I have to say about the new 356M from GAN. Let me know what you think of this cube in the comments below, and thanks again to Daily Puzzles for sending this out. Make sure to go check out their store where you can purchase this cube or any other cube to pass your time in this extremely strange quarantine situation. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a really great and exciting day. See ya.